OPR's driver's side front lower control arm we're taking a quick look at today is going to be a good option for any Mustang owner out there that might be in need of a new control arm after years of abuse. Now, these aren't going to be geared towards any type of performance benefit, as they are going to be a fixed and non-adjustable factory replacement for a broken one. But installation wise here, guys, you are going to be looking at a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter here, and about a 2-hour job. I'll have a little bit more for you coming up on that later. So some telltale signs of a failing or just a worn out control arm would be similar to a bad sway bar end link. So I'd be feeling a little bit of a loose steering wheel and a noise, a lot of clunking. Now, OPR's offering here is going to be just like your factory lower control arm with ball joint, and it is manufactured from a high-strength steel. It's going to have a black oxidized finish. Now, this front lower control arm features a pre-installed ball joint as well as having rubber bushings, and they are going to be greasable, which is great because they're not sealed components and they can be maintained over the course of your car's life. Now, this unit from OPR won't provide any type of performance benefit, and if you're lowered or you're thinking about lowering your Mustang down the road, I definitely suggest checking out some of QA1's options. Now, I say this because they'll be lighter, which will help to drop that unsprung weight, and it's going to aid in weight distribution while being on-car adjustable, but the ride quality with those options can suffer a little bit. Now, in terms of the pricing here, guys, expect to be spending about $100 per side for these replacements, which will likely cost considerably less than your factory equipment. Now, the factory arms from Ford are going to set you back anywhere from $280 to $300, and for all intents and purposes, they're the exact same as the OPR arms here. But if you're looking for something that's more performance oriented, QA1 has the adjustable set that I did talk about a little bit earlier. It's going to weigh less, but expect to be shelling out about $220 to $300. Now, switching gears to the installation, you are going to be looking at a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches on my difficulty meter here and about a 2-hour job. So looking ahead here, guys, I just make sure to have a full socket set, a jack and stands, and that will get you where you need to be. But getting started, you're going to want to get that Mustang off the ground, pull your front wheels and tires, unbolt your calipers and ABS lines if equipped, and then remove your sway bar end links and bushings, then get that floor jack under one of the control arms to support it. Now, after that, you're going to want to jack that up slightly to get that load off of the strut and spindle. You can then remove the cotter pin in the castle nut on the ball joint. After that, loosen the castle nut just enough to separate the ball joint, then remove the castle nut itself. Once you're done there, you can then loosen and remove the 2 bolts that retain the strut to the spindle, and then slowly lower that jack. So after that, guys, if you did pick up another side, simply repeat the process on the opposite, where you can then begin by getting your new equipment in place. So that's going to wrap up my quick review of OPR's driver's side front lower control arm and ball joint assembly fitting your 1994 through 2004 Mustang that can be found right here at AmericanMuscle.com.